All right, so right now I am outside the normal fence. I put up a temporary 2-strand poly hot wire outside the normal fence. I'm getting bit by flies. Because we have a heat wave coming, and our normal temperatures have been, our average temperatures right now have been 60s and 70s Fahrenheit, and we're coming, they're saying the next 3 days we could see high 90s, close to 100. I know there's parts of the world where cattle can handle that, but these ones that haven't slickened off, I'm slightly concerned. Their hair coat is looking much better on most of them. That big Angus cross right there, Red Angus Hereford cross, she doesn't look great, but the rest of them are definitely getting there. Spindle looks good, Bill looks good, but I don't want them to be heat stressed, so I went and set up out here, having never grazed this with cows, and just made an alleyway up through there to the water. Opened the fence here and there, and poly wired it off. I'm trying to preserve that with the shade trees, so that the next few days when we get super hot, I can park them under there, and it won't be ideal. I won't be moving them every day. I'll keep them there for the 3 days in the high 90s, 100 degrees, and it's definitely going to cost me some pasture damage. I also have that would normally, I would split that 3 times, but I'm just going to give them a big wide open spot with lots of trees for 3 days. No moving, nothing. So we have all this. They've eaten it down as much as I'd like, but I'm going to keep them out here today. Um, this isn't a normal place that we graze, so it may become, because we'll see what happens after this situation, but they have definitely put a hurting on it. It poured today. We got 3/4 of an inch in an hour and a half, but this goes all the way back and up behind the fence. It you can see they muddied it up really bad, and if this was a place that I normally would have them in my rotation, I'd be a little bit disturbed about it, but it's not. So, and this just gets mowed like twice a year, so it's kind of stupid to not put them back here anyway. But these really high temperatures, I'm concerned for those cows. I have had cows out in the front when it was high 80s, 90s before, and I put the horse trailer in there for a little bit of shade, but with such a huge jump, that's what I'm trying to buffer against, I guess you could say. So they'll have, there's the inside perimeter fence. I normally go from that spot to there, but it gets wider as it goes forward, so we normally get 3 days out of that, but we're just going to do it 1 3 day. Here you go, cows, you're parked. Have at it. If I have to, I'll feed hay in there. I always keep a few extra bales just in case a spot in the pasture or something doesn't really come back in rotation. But I tried slowing them down and left them earlier this week because I saw that weather forecast. This was one of the strips. I tried slowing them down on it, and you see up there, maybe near that water tub, they beat it a little bit more. So they were on that for 36 hours. This is rather large, and it was really pretty overgrown. And they've been on here 3 days. So not really 3 days. It was Friday night, so they were on here all day Saturday, and then today's Sunday, so all day Sunday. So two days and a few hours, but they're going to be here. I'm leaving them out in this tonight, and then tomorrow morning I'll run them. I don't have work tomorrow, so I'll run them up in there where there's a lot more shade. Just trying to save my animals any stress, as much stress as possible. This was an experiment that didn't go well. Thought possibly I could till up nutsedge and plant it back in cover crop. And while the cowpeas are up, there's really nothing else except more nutsedge than normal. So I planted that with early in the spring. I planted it with some sorghum Sudan grass, which it wasn't warm enough for, buckwheat, cowpeas, uh, annual ryegrass, an Italian ryegrass. I can't remember. It was like 12 different things, and the only thing that really has come up at all are the cowpeas. So other than that, just nutsedge. But I'm going to keep it fenced off. Let the cowpeas come up when we come back to this. So when we leave here, we'll be back here in about 30, probably 35 days. When we get back to this, then I'll just let them have it, and maybe the cowpeas will get the cows in there enough to really put a beating on that nutsedge. Not sure. I think I would have been better off leaving it alone, but I had to try and experiment. I can't believe that even the annual ryegrass didn't come up. Maybe there's some, but I'm gonna have to get some reed canary or something in here. That's a definite kind of wet spot, no matter what. So it is what it is. But yeah, so we'll have plenty of shade. Cows will stay cool. They're kind of mad at me right now because I'm not moving them, I think. They're acting strange. Usually they follow me wherever I go. But now they just turn their backs to me. We don't want to be out here. This is weird. So that is over there, a fairly large section that I've been working on getting it mowed down and figuring out how to get the cows over there. The creek runs through there and there's beavers in it, so I'm a little nervous about that. But that would be another section that we just put the cows on it and leave them for 4 or 5 days the first few times through, just because it's so hard to get any hay or amendments. Well, it would just be hay to get the grass growing. So once I get it fenced, I will put them out there, let them rough it up, and see what comes up afterwards. But I did mow it. Beavers are supposed to be beneficial, but they took that whole entire strip. That's probably 4 or 5 acres of really good grass and turned it into swamp. So, but we can get back and at least use that piece. The whole goal is, right now my rotation is 30 days. If I could get back and use that, even if it was 4 days, if I got 4 days out of that, that gets me 39 days of rest everywhere else. So it seems stupid to put all that work in for 4 extra days. But if I got 4 days over there and this piece outside the fence that would be awkward to split up, get a couple days out here, you know, that's how you get, without growing more land, that's how we get more pasture. I am getting bitten by flies. C90, you need to get working. It's been so wet. Maybe I should start eating that. I think there's more flies on me than the cows. If we walk over here, it doesn't seem like there's too many. Yeah, they're stomping from them, but they're just awful with all this water. But if you like this video, hit the thumbs up. Have a good one.